I get the blood going. I get the blood going.
Just cut over fast with this.
No, better, right?
So, after the game, I forgot.
We're here live at Prince Bond.
Yeah. Even though I caught Leo cheating on me with Live Bond the other night. Hey, Keith Wilcher's watching.
How'd you the first time?
All right.
Okay, we're going to Sharks versus the Great Neck
Bruins. Sharks in white, skating right to left.
Great Neck in black and gold, skating left to right.
Sharks will start out with the Di Tommaso line with Kinsey and Steinberg and Raiola and Moon on D. Off the face-off goes back to Moon. He'll play it behind the net. Boards to Raiola, who'll send it up to Steinberg. Steinberg over the blue line into the offensive zone. Steinberg puts it towards front, towards Di Tommaso. Shot goes wide. Back out to the point to Moon. Di Tommaso keeps it in. And now it's out. And tipped back in off sides. 14:32 to play. We'll get a face-off just outside the Bruins zone as the Bruins change personnel. Sharks will keep it the same. Off the face-off, Bruins will control it. They'll send it out to center ice and into the Shark zone. Knocked off the puck. Oh, puck goes across the crease.
That's my only time.
And Raiola will play it out of the zone. Raiola send it to center ice. The Bruins will get it there. Over to Raiola. Raiola center ice. And he'll send it into the offensive zone. And the Sharks will go for a change. Puck out to center ice. Sent into the corner by the Bruins. Shot Bruins goes wide. With Tempone in net. Thornton with the puck. Thornton will put it up to mid-ice. To Durso. Durso with the shot, steer the side. Durso with the rebound. Montori in the front, gets it to Toomey, and Toomey puts it in. They're going to wave it off, though. They're going to say the net was knocked off.
After it goes in, they blow the whistle.
That's a typical goalie trick. Haven't seen a lot of that yet this year. So 13-13, they're going to call it knocked off. We're going to have LaRussa and Thornton on D, and Toomey, Montori, and Durso on offense. Bruins will clear the zone off the faceoff. Toomey will take it. Toomey up the near side boards. He'll knock it out to center ice. Bruins will play it there. Toomey will get it back over the blue line. Toomey at the circle, puts one across the crease. Puck goes into the near corner. Out to LaRussa. LaRussa's shot deflected and out to center ice. Thornton will take it. Thornton up to mid-ice. Thornton over to Montori. Montori can't handle it. He'll send it back down into the corner. Bruins will put it out to mid-ice. Wiltshire there. Wiltshire over to Kasin. Kasin across the center ice. And Squires behind the net. Squires sends it out to mid-ice for Darby. Darby loses the puck. Puck comes all the way down into the corner. Sharks will play it there. Darby has it. Darby loses it at mid-ice. Goes into the offensive zone. Kept in by the Sharks. Squires back out to Wiltshire. Wiltshire keeps it in. And Bruins will finally clear. There's a big hit by Kasin. He'll knock the puck loose. And it trickles towards the goaltender. 11:30 to play. No score. We'll get a face-off in the defensive zone. And they'll bring out the Di Tommaso line again. Off the face-off, controlled by Steinberg. Steinberg over mid-ice. Hits Kinsey. Kinsey from the circle. Shot deflected. Back to Di Tommaso. Goes behind the net. Steinberg from the bottom of the circle. His shot goes behind the net. Kick back out to the blue line. Here come the Bruins. Raiola back. Raiola knocks it off. Puck goes to the boards. And we're going to get a penalty. Raiola's going to go to the box for 2 minutes at 10:59. And the Sharks will be shorthanded. So, Sharks will keep the same personnel out there, minus Raiola. And we'll get a face-off in the defensive zone. Moon has the puck. Moon behind the net. He'll put it up the boards for Kinsey. He can't get it. Comes back to Steinberg behind the net. Steinberg will play it into the corner. Bruins try and center it. Knocked down by Di Tommaso. Comes out to Moon. Moon to Kinsey. Kinsey will send it into the offensive zone. Puck goes behind the net. Bruins will send it up to the blue line. Taken off the puck by Kinsey. Kinsey will take it back in. Shot from the circle, deflected into the corner. Di Tommaso in the corner. Di Tommaso behind the net. 1:15 left in the penalty. Puck comes back over the red line. Steinberg back. He tips it behind the net. Bruins will play it there. Bruins have it in the corner. Towards the side of the net. Steinberg up the boards for Di Tommaso. Di Tommaso can't clear the zone. Comes back out for Kinsey. Kinsey will tip it out to mid-ice. Bruins will have to retreat to their own zone. Bruins behind the net. 38 seconds left in the penalty. 9:34 to play in the period. Thornton will send it down. Intercepted by Squires at center ice. Thornton has it. Thornton over the red line. Thornton will dump it in deep. 15 seconds left on the power play. Dorso in the corner. Puck comes to the boards. Dorso steps up, but it's cleared out to mid-ice. Raiola out of the box. Puck comes to the goaltender, and he'll hold on to it. 8:50 to play in the first period. No score. We'll get a face-off in the offensive zone for the Sharks. Guess they'll change some personnel. They'll send out Liss, Davi, and Toomey with Kasin and Wilcher on D.
Face off on the far side circle.
Toomey on the face-off. Toomey wins the face-off. Toomey really good with face-offs. He'll take it to the near side boards. Toomey behind the net. Toomey drops it for a Liss. Liss puts it behind the net. Comes. Liss with a shot from the circle. Held on to. And we'll get a whistle. 8:28 to play in the period. So we'll do it over from the same spot. Bruins change personnel. Toomey wins another face-off. Back to Kyle. Wilcher at the point. He dumps it in deep for Davi. Davi behind the net with Toomey. Toomey comes up with it. Toomey. Puck comes. Puck is loose. Wilcher steps up. Wilcher from the circle. He sends it towards the net. Loose in front. And we're getting a whistle.
Somebody say play hockey.
Sounds like a threat.
Hey guys, 99, that's number 77, number 12. Number 18.
So we'll get a face-off in the defensive zone for the Sharks on the whistle.
And we have the Di Tommaso line out there. Bruins with the puck. Bruins from the circle. That shot goes wide into the corner. Puck comes out to the goaltender, and he holds on to it.
It's Tempone in net.
He'll hold on to the puck, and we'll get a face-off to his left.
Off the face-off, Steinberg will put it out to mid-ice. Bruins will play it at mid-ice. They'll head back into the Shark zone.
Bruins up front, point blank. Steal aside by Tempone. Puck loose. Puck loose in front. Backhander goes behind the net. Kinsey will come up with it.
Kinsey will send it up to Steinberg. Steinberg will tip it into the offensive zone.
But they're calling icing. I guess he didn't tip it.
There we go thinking again.
So we'll get a face-off on the offsides in the defensive zone. They'll bring back out the Toomey line. Wilcher with the puck. And Toomey comes up with it.
Toomey over center ice.
Into the offensive zone. Toomey, shot saved, stick aside. Puck comes over the boards. After Wilcher. Wilcher can't get a good shot off.
Puck comes back out.
To the Bruins. Bruins will take it into the Shark zone. Knocked off the puck by Toomey. Back to Wilcher behind the net.
Wilcher will send it up to Durso and out to mid-ice.
Durso over the blue line intercepts a clearing pass by the Bruins. He has it on the boards.
He'll send it over to Thornton.
Thornton with a shot.
Save held on to by the goaltender.
6:13 to play in the period. Sharks will change it up. They'll send out Liss. They'll send out Raiola and Moon on D with the Liss, Davi, and
Squire's line.
Squire's on the face-off. Far side circle. Goes over to the boards near side. Christian Liss there. Sends it back down. Puck in front for Davi. He scores. Davi with the goal. 6:03 left in the period. And the Sharks will take a 1-0 lead. So the Sharks will keep it the same. Off the face-off. Goes back to the Bruins. Knocked down by Raiola. And Sharks will have it. Montori will clear it out. Not Montori. Liss. Puck goes across the crease, over the boards. Christian Liss will play it there. Liss over the blue line, out of center ice. Puck dumped in deep by the Sharks. Bruins will have to play it behind their own net. Puck shot fired around the boards. Raiola can't keep it at the boards. Puck comes all the way down into the Shark zone. Raiola will play it behind the net. Raiola in the corner. This taken away by the Bruins. Bruins from the top of the circle. Bruins from the slot. The shot goes wide. Liss along the boards. Out for Squires. Squires will skate it down. Squires moves in on net. His shot goes over the net. Puck behind the net. Davi back there. Bruins come back. Tipped off by Kasin. Kasin with the puck in mid-ice. He'll send it in for Liss. Liss is over the blue line though and off sides. We're going to get a face-off at center ice. Now we're going to get it moved back to the blue line. DiTomaso line out there. Kasin and Wiltshire on D. Off the face-off, Steinberg has it. Steinberg snuck away with it. Steinberg from the circle. Shot slid aside by the goaltender. Puck loose in the corner. Comes out to Wiltshire. Wiltshire, I thought he kept it, but referee Hayes says otherwise. Oh, 4:17 to play in the period. DiTomaso will take the face-off. He kicks it into the zone. Steinberg there. And the Bruins will shoot it out. Kasin will take it. Kasin at the red line. Kasin will skate it in. Kasin shot deflected. Comes back to Steinberg. Steinberg will knock it over to Wiltshire. Wiltshire back to Steinberg. Back to Wiltshire. Wiltshire at mid-ice. Wiltshire drives in touch the net. He loses it in the slot. Comes back out to Kinsey. Kinsey loses it at the blue line. Kasin with a check. And puck goes all the way down. Steinberg will have it. Steinberg will play it behind his own net. He'll send it over to the boards for Wiltshire. Wiltshire will hit DiTomaso. Kinsey over the blue line. Kinsey puts it out in front. Goes wide. 3:20 to play. Puck is loose in front and the goaltender covers. Sharks will change personnel. And they'll send out Toomey with Durso and Montori. We got Thornton and LaRussa on B. LaRussa's shot goes behind the net. Puck along the boards. And the Bruins come up with it. Bruins send it down over mid-ice. Check. And we're going to get a penalty.
So Toomey's going to go to the box for checking himself into the boards. At 2:52, Sharks will be shorthanded.
Put it over there, kid.
So face off in the defensive zone for the Sharks. They'll send out Squires. Moon. Looks like he's going to get the 2 and 10. Squires, Moon, Raiola, and Durso. Kasin will serve the 2-minute. And we're going to get a whistle for the high stick with 2:41 to play. How do you get a 10-minute penalty for attempted check?
For a non-hit.
I didn't know you got penalties for the attempted penalty. I don't know. Whatever. What do I know? Face off in the offensive zone. 1:49 left on the penalty. Off the face off. Bruins will send it up the boards. Bruins will send it down into the Shark zone. Puck goes into the corner. Squires knocked down from behind. Okay, Bruins in front. Steer side. Bruins from the slot. Shot goes wide. Squires there. Bruins come up with it. Puck out front. Save. Tampone. Puck comes out. Center ice. 1:10 left in the penalty. 2 minutes left in the period. Puck is at center ice. Di Tommaso there. He has to come back as the Sharks were offsides. Di Tommaso take it over the red line. Into the offensive zone. Di Tommaso towards the net. Backhander goes wide. Puts it back behind the net. Durso there. Durso goes down. Puck along the boards. Kept in by Raiola. And the Bruins will skate it back. Knocked off the puck by Raiola. Puck comes back out to center ice. 29 seconds left in the penalty. Puck goes down behind the net. Raiola will play it in the corner. Raiola's cross ice pass hits Steinberg. Steinberg over the blue line. 11 seconds left in the penalty. Steinberg behind the net with the puck. 1 minute left in the period. That'll do it for the penalty. And they score. Just as the penalty ends. And the Sharks score a goal. Not sure who scored it. I'm guessing it's Steinberg since he's leading the... Maybe it's Di Tommaso since he's leading the pack. Was it JD or Steinberg? It was one of those guys in the white jersey. .5 seconds left. The Squires line will be back out on the ice with Kasin and Wiltshire. Off the face-off, comes back to Davi. Davi will send it to blue line. Comes back to Wiltshire in the defensive zone. Wiltshire send it behind the net to Kasin. Kasin will feed it back to Wiltshire. Wiltshire to Davi. Up the boards. Davi will get her out. Davi hits List just a little too hard for him. Squires will tap it in. Squires with the puck at the red line. He hits List. List will dump it in deep. Bruins will play it behind the boards. Up the near side to Wiltshire. Wiltshire there at the circle. 10 seconds left in the period. Puck's tied up in the corner. Bruins will send it down. It would have been in Iceland, but the period ends. So after 1, it's Sharks 2, Bruins 0. Oh, we'll bring my hot seat next time. Yeah, has he got tours?
I don't know. Maybe he's got to go to bed. Completely missed the crash.
It's not like the rink is that big. Oh, he's coming back. Yeah.
I got to pick up another case of them.
I start wearing my Long Johnson.
It really makes a difference.
Fall was 2 days ago. Ask Alexa. Ask Alexa. All right, Sharks in white, skating left to right. Bruins in black, skating right to left. Sharks out shooting the Bruins 11-5. Off the face-off, Thornton will send it down. Bruins will play it back. Moon there. Moon across to Thornton. Thornton will send it back across ice to Steinberg. Puck comes back out to the point. Thornton can't handle it. Bruins come back the other way. Stolen by Kinsey. Kinsey will send it down around behind the net. Plays into the corner, played by DiTommaso. He'll shove it behind the net. Steinberg will take it.
Cross.
Steinberg back to DiTommaso. DiTommaso puts it out. Shot. Steered aside. And the Bruins come back. Bruins will take it into the Shark zone. Steinberg will clear it out. Bruins with it. Puck loose along the boards. Thornton by the Bruins. Thornton back. He'll send the player for a ride. And I'm guessing they're going to send him to the box. So Thornton's going to go to the box for 2 minutes at 13:47. And we'll get a face-off in the defensive zone. Off the face-off, goes behind the net. The net looked like it was knocked off a bit. Skated out by Moon. He'll dump it in deep. Puck shot around the boards. Bruins will take it. Goes around Moon up at center ice. Durso there. Shot. And Tempone will hold on to it. 13:21 left in the period. 1:33 left in the penalty. So we got another face-off in the defensive zone. We'll get Durso on the face-off. Let's have Moon, LaRussa, and Squires out there. Puck goes to the boards. Moon will play it over to Squires. Bruins have it. Back out to the point. Shot deflected by LaRussa. Bruins keep it in. And Moon will take it. Moon will send it back up to Durso. Durso must play from the circle. Shot. Save held on to by Tempone with 1 minute, 1 second left in the penalty. 12:48 to play in the period. Bruins have a lot of coaches on their team. All of them seem to be over here in the stands. Off the face-off, Di Tommaso play it back to the boards. Raiola there, they'll chip it up and out. Di Tommaso breaks down with Steinberg, shorthanded. Oh, just tipped away. He had Steinberg. Puck comes out to center ice. Puck in the corner. Steinberg will knock it up the boards. Actually, that's Kinsey. Kinsey will knock it up the boards. Puck comes out to center ice. 30 seconds left in the penalty. Kinsey will take it. Kinsey breaks in. Over to Di Tommaso. Oh, just too far for him. And back to Raiola. He'll send it in deep behind the boards. Over to Di Tommaso. 12 seconds left in the penalty. Puck comes back out to Steinberg at center ice. He'll send it back out to the red line. The Bruins will take it there. 2 seconds. 1. Penalty is over. Teams are even. 11:44 to play in the second period. Bruins from the circle. Raiola will send it out to the point. Bruins will send it back down. Kinsey will play it. Tip out to center ice. Bruins will play it there. Bruins will send it down into the Shark zone. Played by Raiola. Raiola will send it up to Kinsey. And I think they're going to call an offside. I don't know. So we'll get a whistle. 11:17 to play in the second period. We'll get a face-off just outside the blue line. They'll send out the Squires line with Kasin and Wiltshire on D. Off the face-off, Bruins will take the puck and play it around behind their net. Puck loose in the corner.
Yeah, really. This point.
Kept in by Squires, then tipped out. Kasin will tip it back over to Davi. Davi will take the puck and Bruins will clear it. Wiltshire with it. Wiltshire sends it to Davi. Davi will put it in deep. Puck goes to the back boards. Bruins will play it. Right out in front for Liss. His shot goes wide. This goes down behind it. That's an elbow. Kasin can't keep it at the point. And that'll be an ice time. 10:43.
Pick the number.
Looked like an elbow to me. Well, the Sharks will change personnel. Face-off in the offensive zone. Lewis on the face-off. Gets it back to Durso. Durso's shot goes wide. Puck loose in the corner. Back for Montori. Montori tries to put it in front. Comes out to Durso. Durso with the puck. Durso from the slot. Shot goes wide. Into the net. And we'll get a whistle. So, 10:18 to play in the second period. The Sharks still up 2-0. We get a face-off. Durso take a face-off along the near side circle. Off the faceoff comes out to Moon. Moon will take a shot. Deflected wide. Behind the net, Sharks have it. Puck comes up to the boards. Durso's shot deflected to the other side of the ice, where the Bruins will take it. Bruins into the Sharks zone. Thornton there, he'll tip it. Thornton giving the Bruins the business, and he'll take the puck. Thornton over the blue line. He'll dump it into the offensive zone. Puck goes behind the net. Up the near side boards, and the Bruins have cleared the zone. Montour knocks the puck loose. Thornton will have it in our zone. Back, Moon's pass goes behind the Russo. He'll have to play it in the corner. Up to Durso at the blue line. Durso sends it in to the corner. Montoya play in the near side corner. Up to Moon. Moon will send it back in around the net. It goes up the boards for LaRusso. LaRusso put it in. Montoya behind the net. Montoya gets it. Montoya sends it for Durso. Held on to by the Bruins goaltender. 8:54 left to play in the second period. 2-0. Good guys.
Stinky pants.
Wiltshire and Raiola on D. Steinberg out there. Steinberg with a shot. And it goes in. It was either DiTomaso or Kinsey who put it in. I don't know which one. I can't see. JD or Kinsey, who put it in?
I thought Steinberg put it in, but I don't know. Yeah, I think the goalie put it in.
Well, somebody put it in, and it's 3-0. Good guys. Face off at center ice. They'll keep the DiTomaso line out there. Raiola with the puck off the face off. He'll send it into the offensive zone. Kinsey will chase it down along the boards. Comes out to DiTomaso. Centering pass. Oh, Steinberg almost nails it in. Puck comes out to the point. Wiltshire with a shot. Deflected by the Bruins. Wiltshire will take it. Wiltshire will send it up to Kinsey. Kinsey loses it. Checked off by Wiltshire, and we got a whistle. Sharks will change personnel. They'll send out the Squires line with Kasin and Thornton on D. Off the face-off, Bruins send it to Davi. Davi will send it to the offensive zone. Puck comes back out to center ice. Kasin will tip it to Squires. Squires will send it in. Puck goes behind the net. To Davi. Davi will send it around the boards into the corner. Liss will have it.
There you go.
Liss, cross ice to Davi. Bruins will have it. Bruins will send it up. Thornton will keep it. Thornton from the top of the circle. They'll send it down deep. Squires will play it behind the net for Liss. Liss around the boards for Durso. He's pulled down. Shot goes wide. Comes up to Liss. Liss will send it down deep. Puck goes to the far side boards. Oh, Liss fans on the shot from the circle. Durso up the boards. Kasin can't keep it there.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Watch this shit, man. I can't even watch this shit. He's right.
No, couldn't be more dramatic than that.
Come on, refs.
This is a fucking soccer.
Offsides.
Soccer all the way. Thank you, ref. Finally, they call 3 calls.
Offsides. So on the offsides, we will get a face-off near side blue line. And we'll get loose on the face-off. He hits it back to Moon. Moon will dump it in deep. 7 minutes left to play in the period. Okay, so out front, LaRussa's shot deflected into the net. 6:50 to play in the period. We'll have Montori out there with LaRussa and Durso. Face off far side circle to the right stick side of the goaltender. Off the face off, comes back to Moon. He'll shoot it wide. And LaRussa's going to go to the box, I have a feeling.
No, actually, that was right. Smart ass.
And LaRussa will go to the box for 2 minutes. So the Sharks will be shorthanded again. They have a 3-0 lead. Faceoff will be in the defensive zone. Off the faceoff, the Bruins will send it behind the Sharks net. Moon will play it there. Moon will send it back around the corner for Raiola. Raiola up but not out. Now he gets it, and he gets it out. Durso will have the puck. Durso with time, he takes it. Sends it up to Montori. Montori with a shot. Black will skate it back into the Shark zone. Sharks from the slot. Push that one wide. Raiola send it back up and down the ice. Might be an icing. And it is. With 1:09 left in the penalty and 5:53 left in the period. So face off in the defensive zone. Sharks are shorthanded. DiTomaso and Steinberg out there with Kinsey and Wiltshire. And the Bruins are going to go on the flash. So with 57 seconds left in the Sharks penalty, the Bruins take a penalty, which will negate that, and we'll have a 4-on-4 for 57 seconds. Then the Sharks will go on the power play. Face-off in the offensive zone. DiTomaso off the face-off. Along the boards for Wiltshire. Wiltshire with a shot, deflected wide. Steinberg will play it. Steinberg in the corner. Steinberg with the puck. Finally sends it back to Kinsey. Kinsey shot deflected. Bruins have it. Back to Kinsey. To Steinberg. Bruins will play it behind the net. Bruins will take it up over the blue line. 2-on-1. Shot goes up into the rafters and out of play. 22 seconds left in the Sharks penalty, 1:25 left in the Bruins penalty, 5:05 left in the period. Face off far side circle to the left glove side of Tampone. DiTomaso wins the face off, sends it back to Wiltshire. Wiltshire will put it around the boards. And the Sharks clear the zone. Bruins will play it in their own zone. Wiltshire steps up, keeps it in, out to the goaltender, and we'll get a whistle. With 4 seconds left in the penalty to the Sharks.
What's up, Smiley? What's going on, man? How are you?
So we'll get
What's going on? Yeah, I'm like, I can't figure this out.
Squires on the face-off. Back to Moon. Moon is sending in deep.
I didn't even realize he was playing.
Squires along the
I'm not
backboards.
doing that bad against this.
Puck comes out to Rayola. Rayola over to Moon. Moon with the shot goes wide. Sharks are on a power play. They have 40 seconds left in that power play. Moon has the puck at the second. Moon puts it down. Wish can't cash it in. Wish behind the net. Davi there. Davi back to Moon. Moon shot. It's loose. Oh, Sharks can't cash it in. 4 minutes left in the period. Puck comes out to mid-ice. 15 seconds left in the power play. Rayola on the puck. Rayola sends it in. And it comes back out to mid-ice. Down into the defensive zone.
I spoke to him once.
Come on, I was a member of your team for 5 minutes.
Back in deep. Puck will come down for Iceland.
Buzz is in Canada right now. He'll be back tomorrow.
So Sharks will change in personnel. They'll send LaRussa and Thornton out on D. Toomey out of the box now, out on offense with Montori and Durso. Save Tempone, point blank shot. Save Tempone, 3:08 to play in the period. Montori just clears the zone. Almost has Thornton on it. Toomey on a breakaway. Puck comes back out to mid-ice. Sent back in for LaRussa. LaRussa will play it over to Thornton. Thornton to Durso. Durso behind the net. 2:35 to play in the period. Durso. And it's centering pass. Oh, skips behind the goaltender, but not in. Bruins will clear the zone. Goes out to the Shark zone. And Maruso stayed up. Over to Toomey. Toomey's shot goes wide. Steinberg with the puck. Steinberg finds on the shot. Shot. Loose. Toomey. Toomey will get it back. Toomey behind the net. Back to Steinberg. Steinberg to Kasin. Kasin will send it back to Steinberg. Steinberg over to Toomey. Oh, Toomey can't cash it. Puck will come back. We got 1.5 minutes left to play in the period. Kasin with the puck. He'll send it up to Steinberg. Steinberg over the blue line. Steinberg shot deflected by the goaltender.
Oh my God! Shut up already.
Kasin on the blue line. He keeps it, sends it down to Steinberg. Kasin can't keep it. The blue line comes back. Wilch will play it. Goes over to Kasin in the far corner. Kasin backhands it to Wilcher. Wilcher back to Kasin. Kasin knocked down. He's going to draw a penalty. Sharks will have a power play. 48 seconds left in the period. Steinberg to Kasin. Kasin back to DiTomaso. DiTomaso send it back to Kasin. Kasin tips it up into net.
All that. All that to go in the fucking thing.
Your point.
31.7 seconds left in the period. We'll get a face-off in the offensive zone. Sharks will be on the power play. Steinberg with the face-off.
Stick down.
Off the face-off comes back to DiTomaso. DiTomaso from the point. Kicked aside. Rebound. Save. Back out. Oh, just a little too far for Steinberg. Back out to Moon. His shot hits traffic. DiTomaso back down in the corner. Centering pass. Puck loose in front.
He pushed him in the crease, buddy.
7.7
Pay attention.
seconds left in the period.
Who are you talking to then? Obviously, because you don't know what you're talking about.
So we'll get a
Who are you talking
face-off
about?
in
You talking to
the
me?
offensive zone with 1:36 left in the power play, 7.6 seconds left in the period. Steinberg off the face-off. Bruins with too many players on the ice.
It's like they like to
Delay
play
a game?
used.
We got DiTomaso, he takes a shot, deflected off of traffic, and that'll do it for the period. So after two, it's 3-0 Sharks, with 1:28 remaining in the power play after we resume play.
Another hour they'll turn the heat on.
Yeah, right.
Fall.
It's already fall.
No.
Oh, he'll think it's fall.
Thinks, whatever. On this clock at 8:47, right?
He's still wearing a mask though, so maybe it's clogging his ears or something. Yeah, and I'm never cold. Except for that one rink we were at a couple weeks ago. That rink was cold. Somewhere, yeah.
My blood just has
Yeah. All right, Sharks still in white, skating right to left with the power play for 1:28, and Bruins still in black and gold, skating left to right. Sharks out shooting the Bruins 24-9 at this point. And off the face-off, Rayola will have it at mid-ice. Intercepted by the Bruins on the pass. And knocked that out to mid-ice. Icing waved off. Steinberg will have it behind the net. Puts it up to the point to Moon. Moon over to DiTomaso. DiTomaso can't handle the pass. He'll take it now to circle. Over to Steinberg. Steinberg to Moon. Moon to DiTomaso. DiTomaso's shot held on to by the goaltender. 43 seconds left in the power play. Sharks will change personnel. They'll send out Toomey, Durso, and Montori with Kasin and Wiltshire on D. 14-14 to play in the period. 43 seconds still in the power play. Off the face-off goes to Durso. Durso will dump it to Wiltshire. Wiltshire puts it towards the front of the net. Puck goes to sideboards. Durso back to Kasin. Kasin will hit it down to Toomey. Over the boards, and Durso can't manage it, and it goes down for an icing. Face-off in the offensive zone. 22 seconds left of power play time. Toomey off the face-off. Far side circle. Back out to Kasin. Kasin over to Wiltshire. Toomey comes up with it. Out front. Save. Toomey with the puck behind the net. And the Sharks will change it up. We'll have LaRussa and Thornton on D. With the Squires line out. Off the face-off, Dowdy will have it. He'll drop it for LaRussa. LaRussa will send it cross ice for List. List misplays it. And comes back out to Dobby. Dobby over the blue line. Puck comes back out to Thornton. Thornton will send it around the boards. Dobby. Dobby will send it back down deep. To LaRussa up the point. LaRussa will send it towards the net. Puck ricochets to the boards. And the Bruins will play it. Out of center ice for Thornton. Thornton over to LaRussa. List can't play it. To Thornton. Thornton will dump it up to mid-ice. Taken away by Dobby. Squires skates in. Squires puts it in the corner. Up to the point for LaRussa. LaRussa put it towards the front. Skips by Dobby. Dobby will put it in the corner. He puts one towards the net. Hit by the goaltender. Squires has it. Squires out front for Dobby. Dobby shot. Oh, it just goes wide. Puck comes back out to mid-ice. And LaRussa will play it. So List is going to go to the box at 12:06 of the third period. Sharks still up 3-0. Sharks will be shorthanded for 2 minutes. DiTomaso will come out to take the face off. with Kinsey, Moon, and Rayola. Puck comes out to the point. Shot goes wide. Backhander, side of the net, held onto by Tempone. So we'll do it over again with less time on the clock. Off the face-off, Rayola will send it out to the blue line, and the puck trickles to mid-ice. Bruins will play it there. They'll send it down from short zone. Rayola over to Moon. Moon will skate it out. Moon sends it in deep. Puck is behind the net. Kinsey ties it up. The Bruins will skate it out. DiTomaso steals it. DiTomaso from the bottom of the circle. Centering pass. They score. Kinsey puts it in. That's a shorthanded goal. 4-0 good guys. With 11:25 to play in the period. DiTomaso steals it. Sends it over to Kinsey and in the net. 1:19 left in the Sharks penalty. Toomey will come out off the face-off. Goes to Steinberg. Steinberg over to Wiltshire. Wiltshire to Steinberg. Steinberg will send it up to Toomey. And the puck comes out. You get a whistle. $11:12 to play in the third period. 1:06 left in the penalty. Off the face-off. Puck is at the blue line. And knocked in by the Bruins to the Sharks zone. Toomey steals it. Toomey comes up with it. Toomey will send it out to Durso at the blue line. Durso send it into the Bruins zone. Bruins will have to retreat behind their own net. Bruins send it out to mid-ice. Steinberg there. He'll play it out. Puck goes down into the offensive zone. 30 seconds left in the penalty of the Sharks. Bruins will skate it in. And the puck will come out to mid-ice. Toomey with the puck. 8 seconds left in the penalty. Durso over the blue line. Shot. Save. Penalty's over. Teams are at full strength. Durso has it. Durso from the circle. Oh, he stands on the shot. Toomey there. Comes up to Kasin. Kasin tips over his stick to LaRusso. LaRusso will send it in to Liss. Liss will send it in deep. Puck comes out front, and we'll get a whistle as the goaltender holds on to it. 9:38 to play. 4-0 good guys. We will get the Squires line out there. Face off far side circle. We'll have LaRusso and Kasin on D. Puck comes all the way down. That's going to be on net. Goaltender has to play it. Let's send it into the corner for LaRusso. LaRusso will send it back to Kasin. Puck loose behind the net. Shot by LaRusso goes wide. Puck loose in front. Liss in the corner. Puck bounce shot to LaRusso at center ice. And we'll get a whistle. 8:28 to play in the period. We'll get a face-off just outside the blue line. Puck goes back off the face-off behind the Sharks net. Played there by Thornton into the corner. Puck comes out the blue line. Shot deflected. Shot saved Tempone. And he holds on to it. 8:10 to play as we'll get a face-off in the defensive zone. DiTomaso off the face-off. Comes out to Kinsey. Kinsey to Steinberg over the blue line. Steinberg will put it behind the net. Kinsey will play it there. Puck in front. Look at a shot comes out to Wilshire. Wilshire send it in deep. Steinberg. Steinberg centers. Deflected by Black. Sharks keep it in. Puck behind the net. 7.5 minutes to play. Oh, and he trips over the high paint. We should get a tripping penalty for that, right? We should get a tripping penalty for that. Right. Bruins over the blue line. Taken off the puck and sent into the corner. Wilshire back there. And the Sharks will skate it up. Cross ice pass. Intercepted. Steinberg will get it back. Put it into the corner. Black will skate it back. Black in the circle. Broken up by the Sharks. Comes out to Kinsey.
Yeah, I don't know.
Kinsey will take it behind his own net.
Yeah, I know.
With a Raiola cross ice pass for DiTomaso. .6:15 to play. Puck comes back out to Moon at center ice over to Raiola. Raiola hits Durso, who'll knock it into the offensive zone. Durso behind the net with the puck. Moon will send it in deep. Black will have it. Raiola. Puck triples to the backboards. Send it to the boards to Dursa. Puck loose behind the net.
Yeah,
Puck comes out to Toomey. Toomey over the blue line. Toomey towards the front of the net. Loses it there, gets it back in the corner. Nice pass deflected by Black. And Toomey's going to go again.
What's the fucking third time? Pay attention! What the fuck was that for? Not only the guy didn't have to...
Toomey's going to go to the box.
What about that was a game? Was it important?
And the Bruins play is still down.
I wouldn't even
Bruins player. Gonna have a headache, but it looks to be okay. Other than that, we got 4:52 to play in this one. Sharks are going to be short-handed for 2 minutes. And we get a face-off in the defensive zone. And we get Steinberg and DiTomaso out there with Toomey and LaRussa. Face off far side circle to the right of Tampone. DiTomaso on the face off. And Bruins will come up with it. Intercepted on the pass by LaRussa, and he'll send it down the ice to Steinberg. Steinberg over to LaRussa. LaRussa's shot goes wide. Over to DiTomaso. DiTomaso sent it back in deep. And the Bruins are going to go to the box. And that'll even it up. So we'll have 4-on-4 hockey with 4:28 to play. It'll be 4-on-4 for 136. Then the Sharks will have a 24-second power play. Sharks are going to keep the same personnel. Off the face-off, DiTomaso with a shot goes wide. Off the glass to the point for LaRussa. Steinberg has it now. Steinberg will shovel it in deep. Steinberg up front. Save.
Use your body. Use your body. Oh, another one of the box. Box is good fill.
So the Bruins have a couple people in the box now. As they'll be short-handed. They have a 4-on-3. Puck goes into the corner. Steinberg. Bruins played out. Then intercepted by DiTomaso. To LaRussa. LaRussa with a shot. Held on to by the goaltender. We'll get a whistle. 1:07 left in the Sharks penalty. Then they'll have a 5-on-3. They'll change it up. They'll put Squires and Liss out there with Kasin and Wiltshire. Off the face-off goes to Liss. His shot deflected wide. Puck goes in the corner. Squires there. Wiltshire comes up. He's got it at the blue line. He keeps it in, sends it over to Liss. Liss has it. Liss puts it towards the front of the net. Deflected out to Wiltshire. Wiltshire over to Liss. Liss with a shot. Deflected wide. Wiltshire in the corner with it. Which out front, Squires can't cash it in. Puck stops in the corner. Bliss sends it to Kasin, the puck hops over his stick. He hits Bliss. Bliss skates it up. 15 seconds left in the first Sharks penalty. The only Sharks penalty. Comes out to Kasin. Kasin will dump it down. Squires there. Squires fights it off. He's got the puck. Gets out front for Bliss. He shoots wide. Bliss over to the boards. Sharks have a 2-man advantage now. 19 seconds left in the first penalty to the Bruins. Kasin has it. Kasin sends it over. Wiltshire deflected. And the Bruins will skate it back. Comes back to Kasin. Kasin to Bliss. Bliss over the blue line. Shot held on to. 2:18 to play. 6 seconds left in the Sharks power play. And we'll get a face-off in the offensive zone for the Sharks. They'll send out DiTomaso's line. Moon gets the puck, and Raiola, he shoots it, deflected by the Bruins, out to center ice. Moon to Raiola. Raiola send it in deep. Puck loose in the corner. Teams are even. Raiola with the puck. He skates in. Shot. Save. Comes to the Bruins. 1:40 to play. Bruins come into the Shark zone. Shot into the boards by Raiola. Puck cleared. Icing waved off. 1:24 to play. Raiola has the puck. Back out to Kinsey. Kinsey will slow it down. 1:10. Raiola with the puck. He'll send it in deep. 1 minute left in this game. Raiola. Out to Moon. Moon to Steinberg. Steinberg will send it in deep. Moon passes back out, skips over his stick, come all the way down. 40 seconds left. Puck over to DiTomaso. He gets an elbow to the head.
1-0.
So no call on the elbow.
You can do it in 34 seconds. Use your body.
34.8 seconds left in the game. Got a face-off just outside the blue line. Toomey's going to take the face-off to Montori. Montori will put it back to LaRusso. LaRusso shoot it out to mid-ice. Durso tries to carry it in. It's knocked off his stick. Montori will send it back in. That was offside. No call. 19 seconds left. Sharks will have it. Toomey has it. 13 seconds. Five seconds. Back to Toomey. And that'll do it. Sharks win this one 4-0. And they'll take the win. Tampone gets a shutout. That's always a good thing. And we'll start the weekend off right. So shake hands. And that'll do it. Till next time, good morning, good afternoon, and good night.